Hi, this is Coach David Halal. Why your sex life sucks? I don't know if you ever asked yourself this question, but many have. Many people have asked themselves this question, including myself. At a point, I had to ask myself why. So I started studying. I'm here today to share with you why your sex life sucks. Why you're not excited about sex anymore. The first thing you need to understand is you need to understand the two energies. The first one, the female energy, the feminine energy is receptive, is to receive. In fact, if you study the book of wisdoms, you study the Bible, you will see that God created the woman she's the last creature that God created on earth. So when she was born to receive. Everything was there for her. So she was born to receive. The feminine energy is to receive, is receptive. I don't know if you understand. Let me give you an example. To cite an example, let's look at the feminine body. The sexual part of the woman is to receive. It's inward. See, it's inward. It's there to receive, not to give, but to receive. It's inside. So then we understand that the woman is born or was made to receive. Everything was created for her. But on the other side, or the first human being to be created, was the man, the most important, the most important creature on earth. Now, it's not the man only, but because the man, especially the male energy, is to dominate. It's strong. You know, it's to go to risk. You know, the man is there to risk, to be a go-getter. It extends. For example, look at the penis. The penis extends. It's on the outside. It's not on the inside. So whenever you in a relationship and you feel like the relationship or your sex life sucks, it's because the main reason is because you are off. You are not in your core energy. Your core energy as a man is to protrude, is to go get, is to have a purpose, meaning that he must have something he loves to do, something he desires, something he craves. You know, he has to be able to risk himself, to risk even his life, so he can go get. So if you have a woman, if you have a relationship, and when you get together, or when the man comes home, he's complaining about the news, about Donald Trump, about what's happening in the finance world, in the economy. He's complaining about his job. Then he basically corrupting the environment. He's corrupting the house. He's turning his woman into his mother or his therapist. She is not your therapist. She is your girl. She is your woman. So you're not there to complain and to weep. If you have a man who's crying all the time, who's weak, you know, who always say, oh my God, the bills, how am I gonna pay the bills? Then he turns the woman off. You must understand that is very, very important. So you got to be able to go get as a man. You have to be strong. You have to be dominating, and that's one of the things that women, most women, if not all, likes. You know, at a certain point in the relationship, or while they're making love to their man, or they're having sex, they want to be dominated. They want the man to take over. They want the man to be in charge. So if you have if your sex life sucks, it's the main reason is because the woman, she becomes a man. Because when the man is weak, when the man is vacillating between the positive, which is the male, or the negative, between the positive and the negative polarities, he becomes weak. So the woman has to go on the other side. The woman has to take charge. The woman has to say, okay, well, how am I gonna pay the bills, you know? And a lot of times the relationships don't work because the man not only becomes weak, but if the man is absent, then the woman has to be in charge. And when she's in charge of the house, or she's in charge at work, and she comes with this, you know, basically this mask of being in charge, when she comes, or when you have a relationship with a woman who's in charge all the time, then she tends to want to take over. And when she takes over, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, because the polarities become neutral, and they basically negate each other. So you got to be able to take charge. If you're a man, you have to be able to take control and to be dominating. I will continue with this later on, but I wanted to let you know the reason why your sex life sucks. It's because the man is not being a man, and the woman is not being a woman, and it's usually the man's fault. Because the man, when he becomes weak, then he's not in charge. And you got to be able to take charge, and you got to spice things up in the bedroom by, you know, experimenting or doing certain things, or buying certain things. This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.